A cow. Why? Because I'm always interested in the uncommon use of common chemicals. And this time, I'm not talking about what this little guy is made of. I'm talking about these horns and a rather unusual product that I've come across, which is this dehorning paste. Now, that's a new one for me. In fact, the existence of this is a new one for me. Now, sodium hydroxide is indeed a common chemical. It is produced on a huge scale in the world by the electrolysis of a brine solution, that's sodium chloride. You pass electric current through this solution and you form chlorine gas and you form sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide is one of the most important commodity chemicals. It is used in the production of soap. It is used in the production of rayon. It's used in the making of all kinds of household products, for example, drain cleaners and oven cleaners. It's used to make paper. So obviously it is produced on a very, very large scale. Now, for this interesting use, animals like calves and goats and sheep do grow horns. Not all breeds do this, but many do. And apparently, this is not so good when it comes to raising the animals because the horns present danger to other animals and to handlers as well. Furthermore, it takes more space to transport animals that have horns, and also the horns get entangled in fencing and in vegetation. So farmers like to remove the horns. And they do this often at a very early stage when the animals are very, very young. And this is when this paste is applied. It's extremely caustic, and it is applied to the horn bud before the horn actually begins to grow. It destroys the horn bud, which then can be removed. Now, as you might expect from the use of such a caustic product, it can be painful. So farmers are urged to inject lidocaine, a local anesthetic, before doing this, and most do, but not all. And they also surround the area with some Vaseline to make sure that the caustic material does not spread, injure the skin, or perhaps even drip into the eyes. This is not the only method that is used. There is another method that it can be used where they burn the bud with a hot iron. You might believe that this is also painful, which it undoubtedly is. And again, they use lidocaine to minimize the pain. So now you know something about the unusual use of sodium hydroxide, a chemical that is produced in massive amounts in the world. And as you might expect, animal rights activists are very much against removing the horns of animals because of the pain that is inflicted, and they may just have a point. And that for today is our Cup of Joe.